Hey, I thought I would show some gameplay with Cornelius because I don't believe I've done that on the channel yet. This game it's so odd because it's so much fun to play. It's one of those games where it's like the more you play it in succession, the more you get tired of it because of just how much everything tends to blend together. Plus, there's the issue with the fact that the game is long too. I was excited to do New Game Plus on this, but the first playthrough took me like 40 hours, so by the time that I got to New Game Plus, I started playing like less and less. But I know when I go see my friends again in September, there's a pretty high chance that I'll be playing this because I don't really have any other Vita games on the horizon for next month. I was going to get God Eater 2, but they just said that that's going to be 60 FPS on PC, so you better believe I'm going to get it on there for the better responsiveness and experience. That kind of puts me in a difficult place for this. Usually when you play games like this, there's always the random reviewers that have no passion for this genre and say that the game is repetitive. Normally my response to them is that the game is only as repetitive as you make it. You definitely have a lot of options in this game that allow you to do really fun stuff, especially with the alchemy and stuff like that. It's just the problem with this game is that you go through a lot of the same environments and the same enemies and the same bosses with 5 different characters, and no matter how you slice it, you're gonna get tired of it at some point. I wish it wasn't that way, but the reviewers are actually pretty correct about this, at least with this game. But for a remake, I mean, this is one of the best remasters that's been released as yet. Even if they didn't completely change everything, they changed a lot of what made the first one not so great, not so great action game. But now that that's been fixed, I definitely recommend this game. It's just, it might take you a while to get through it. I played it pretty hardcore, especially since I had that really long train ride the week that it came out. So I was like deep into the game at that point. But I mean, if you've got other stuff to play, chances are it's going to take you a while to get through this game. It's simply because there's just so much grinding. So much grinding, so much of a lot of the same thing going on. I wonder if I can confuse this with something. This boss is pretty annoying, so this is going to be the end of the video after this. Level 6 should be good enough. Killer Cloud. I haven't played this in a while, so you'll have to forgive me. Last time I played it was when I went to get that checkup a couple weeks ago. First claw is a really good move because you can easily get right behind the boss pretty much instantly. So on a boss like this that doesn't have that many AoE attacks, it's really good. That went smoother than I thought, so let me see if I can get the battle room going. Just a little longer. Well, I had interest in speedrunning this game. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel. I actually got a little bit into the routing for it. I don't think anyone else is really planning on speedrunning this. But the issue is you'd have to grind quite a bit. Simply because the potions pretty much break the game. If you use them in certain combinations and use them in the right situations, they destroy everything. So you would have to grind a pretty ridiculous amount. Also, like I said, this would be a big... I don't know if I have it on this character. I don't have it on this character, but the post-game accessory would be a pretty big boon for a speedrun. But the problem is you have to have your skill tree maxed out, because it drains a ridiculous amount of Phozon every single time you use it. So, I imagine when I go see my friends next month and I'm on that long train ride, you can probably bet I'll be doing some grinding for that at that point. Of course, it's just one of these boring rooms where there's no regular enemies. Alright, that doesn't count. One more. I'm interested in their new game, 13 Sentinels, but they haven't really said anything about it yet. It's going to be their first original game, like the original assets and stuff, in a while, since Muramasa Rebirth and this, you know, are both remakes. They obviously put a lot of work into this and Muramasa Rebirth, but they're still remakes at the core. So this is going to be their first brand new, like 100% original game since Dragon's Crown. Pretty exciting. I hope that it'll be good. Kind of hard to pass judgment. They haven't said anything about it I can tell that playing this on the hardest difficulty would be no fun. I actually watched some footage to control this, to confirm this. Even when you get on New Game Plus mode, it's a lot like Devil May Cry in that it's not just inflated stats. A lot of the enemy arrangements have changed to fight a lot of the harder enemies earlier. But also their stagger resistance goes up a lot. It's one of the biggest things that I hate about vanillaware games, is that there's a lot of inconsistent stuff. And this game fixes it for the most part. If you use certain moves, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a stagger on it. But on that difficulty, I hear that there's a lot of the random instant crap, so you're definitely not going to see any heroic mode gameplay from me. Farthest I'll go is probably New Game Plus speedruns, as I kind of get over my fatigue with this game, which is definitely starting to happen at this point. It's been a while since I've been playing this non-stop. Alright, let's see what this room is. It's not going to give me any fun enemies, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. There's some footage of this. I know that I feel bad that I didn't play it too much. I didn't play it too much on stream, but I was going through the worst of that relapse, and also I played a pretty significant chunk of this at my friend's house. And like I said, as you can see here, I'm not on a Vita TV, I'm on a modded Vita. And they limit how many times you can install it on machines, and I've already gone through like 5 of them. I probably will get a a modded Vita 2000 at some point, but I need to have more income coming in before I can do that. I'm not sure what the plan is going to be with that, actually. I do want to hack this one and put emulators on it, because I can easily free up another couple gigs of space and put, like, every good game from my childhood and more on there. But the problem is I buy stuff so often on here. I buy at least one game a month. Like, this month it was Shock Troopers. So I don't know if I want to sacrifice my PSN access. I don't play online, but I do want to get another Vita at some point and put out some try those emulators out. So if you guys want to see more Odin Sphere, you can let me know. Chances are, for sure, when I go on that trip, and after I finish God Eater, I'll probably go back to it, because I don't really have anything else left to get, really. I just need to upgrade the accessories, and I can pretty much just soft speed run the game at this point, because I did pretty much everything on the first playthrough, aside from a couple of those trophies, which I don't really care for. There's that one trophy where you have to eat all the stuff at Mari's shop. I just didn't even care to do that. So I don't care about the platinum. If I get really bored someday, I'll do it. But if you guys want to see more, you can let me know. I'll try to put up some more random footage in between all the God Eater and Guilty Gear stuff. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace.